guys, um, sorry about any audio issues for this video. It's saying that I have moisture in my charging port, and so it's not connecting any CUSB thing, so it doesn't short out the charging stuff. So, this is gonna, I was gonna try and get other day-by-day stuff caught up on, but, that's gonna have to wait until this is sorted. Um, my blow dryer plug finally gave out, so I don't have a cool air dryer to blow into that. Anyway, since I was planning on doing October Fit Planner, actually do this time, I decided to pop on here as well to talk about what happened. I kind of talked about it in a previous video here, but about almost 2 months ago, I guess, my foot pain started getting really, really bad. Like, I've always had some sort of foot pain. I have high arches. And it got to the point where, based on location and what I looked up, I thought I had plantar fasciitis, which is why I called the foot doctor and was like, hey, can I get in? And they were like, yeah, we can get you in on Monday. And so I went in, and the doctor took one look at my feet, and she's like, well, there's your problem. Those weren't her exact words, but basically that's what she said. Well, she's like, well, that's your problem. I checked on my health record. It now says I have a cavus deformity on both feet, which fancy talk for high arches. So like if your a flat arch is this, right? Nothing there. And a regular arch is probably more like that. I mean, not as dramatic, so it would probably be more like that. Mine is like that. It's kind of ridiculous. I kind of figure that if my foot was straightened out to a proper thing, which we're not doing, at least not right now, my foot size would actually be between half a size and a whole size bigger. So instead of being a size 7.5, 8, I would be more like a size, 8.5, 9 probably, give or take. But that was just one of my issues. Taking better care of it now. I got new insoles. I actually had to buy 2 pairs, so my insurance covered the 1 pair. And I had to pay for the other. The pair that's for these shoes that'll get put in once I am on a longer stint of the shoes, because I work 7 hours a day, 4 days a week, approximately. So this week it'll be 3 feet at 3 hours on with the insoles and then 1 hour off. But yeah, that was problem number 1. Actually, problem number 2. Problem number 1 is kind of a me thing. And I ran into this last year too, when I was trying to do PIO and I was trying to do stuff every day and be on it. I ran into this last time where if I miss so much as a day, and again, this has happened now with day by day a couple times too, where if I miss a day, it's like almost being at the top of the hill and then falling all the way back down, and you've expended all of your energy, so you can't get up that hill again. And you're embarrassed because there were people at the bottom of the hill who saw you fall, and now you're embarrassed and you don't want to try that again. That's kind of how I feel about a lot of this stuff, even though, with the exception of this, nobody's watching. Nobody is paying attention to what I'm doing for in-home exercise, which I haven't been doing lately because of the foot thing, which has been driving me nuts, because now I'm supposed to be doing this thing on FitOn and I'm a month behind. But like, doing that and getting behind as well has been a problem. I'm trying to do this thing where I try to do a fun goal a day. Something that's not cleaning my apartment, because that's not a fun goal and it's not very enticing. But like trying to read a book, that is not my devotionals. We're not counting those, because it's not fun reading. I mean, it's kind of fun reading, but it's not like purely for enjoyment. Purely for enjoyment reading was on the list last month, and once I got done with The Secret Garden, which admittedly is one of my favorite books to read in the springtime. I've read it many springs since I first discovered it in the 5th grade. You can guess how old I am. But this year I got a very late start. I managed to finish it. I think I got done with it halfway through September. And then I was like, you know what? I'm going to start reading my Beauty and the Beast type stuff because I'm a sucker for Beauty and the Beast. So I started Robin McKinley's Beauty, and here's the thing I forgot about that book because it's probably been about 10 years since I've read it. That sucker has long chapters. And I do admittedly put that stuff off. And so it would get to be late at night. I'm also a stickler for ending, like, I'll just show you this book as an example. This is a devotional I'm almost done with. And it does like the double page thing. It's like it starts on this page, ends on this page, and then again, it starts and ends. That I like that. Now this is a different book that I'm reading kind of as a daily thing. Where, I mean, thankfully I only have one entry to read each day. But it starts on this page, ends on this page, and then starts on this page. See, when it does the end on this page and the start on this page, drives me bonkers. Have a little OCD with that. So it's hard for me to do that. So I've had some issues with the reading thing, admittedly. And now we are a month and a half away from Wicked coming out. Which means I need to get to reading Wizard of Oz too. So Beauty and the Beast is probably going to be put on pause. I'm going to go into my Wizard of Oz stuff probably. I might finish up Beauty just because I've started it, but yeah. That's kind of the goal thing we're doing this month is we're continuing the goal from last month, which was to read more than, I think it was 3/4 of the days of the month. I think we pushed it back to half, so I don't have so much pressure on me, which admittedly all the pressure is coming from me. Not gonna lie. But there's that, and then there's the exercise thing, since I have fallen behind with the Fit On stuff. As I mentioned, we're supposed to be on week 4 of this program, and I haven't finished week 1. I still have 2 exercises left off of week 1. And I'm not going to do them tonight because it is 9:44. So kind of late. But kind of wanted to explain to you where I've been. And that part of it was the missing a day being a thing, and then just being embarrassed that I did that. And then once I get embarrassed about something, I really get into my head, and it's hard for me to disentangle myself from that. But I got my FitPlanner here. Set a goal. So where did my pen go? Just had the darn thing. Oh, good gosh. Oh, there it is. So my goal for this month is to read for fun and exercise 10 minutes a day for at least half the month. Because a lot of the Fit On ones are short, admittedly. And not just that, but, you know, sometimes I get into a zone where it's like, I can do more, I can do more, I can do more in one shot. But then I end up burning out later, so it's kind of letting myself know that, you know, it's okay to just do 10 minutes. If it's a workout that has a beginning, middle, end, does the whole thing, 10 minutes, we're good. What steps can you take to accomplish this goal? Well, I just saw my arms worker yesterday. And I know that she typically asks about this stuff, so my first step is to be accountable. I hate putting this stuff on other people, but I do kind of need a bit of accountability, if I'm being honest. I think part of it is just making time too. So I'm going to put consciously make time. Because I think that's part of my problem too, is where I say I'm going to do something, but then I don't make time for it, and then all of a sudden the time just goes. I'm just putting 4 goals on there because, yeah. And then, I'm just going to put set atmosphere because I think that's kind of important too. I mean, that's part of the reason why I got some new clothes from PopFlex as well, is that a couple of my pairs of leggings that I love from PopFlex, I have lost enough weight where the crotch area doesn't fit quite right. I mean, admittedly, the pair of pants I just bought, they are kind of rolling over at the waistband, but they're fitting everywhere else. So it's like either they fit everywhere, but they're going to be loose in the crotch and butt area, or they fit everywhere, but they're rolling in the waistband because they're too small. So I can't really love them. I think, well, that was a botched total. Looks like I might have gained some inchesness here and there from August when I set my intentions last. I mean, admittedly, that was around the time that I found out about the scale thing. So I have put on a little bit of weight. I am 187 now. It was a little higher than that before, but I am going to keep on working on getting it down. It's just been hard to get myself to exercise when my feet hurt to the degree that they do. I have been icing them when I get home. I have these little socks that have like the ice packs on the bottom and the ice pack on the top of the toe and the back of the heel. So I got those a while ago. So I must have had problems like in 2021 because that's what my Amazon order history says I ordered them. So yeah. I am going to see what I can load onto my computer, see if we are better with the connections on here, and then if not, hopefully I'll be able to get some stuff sorted tomorrow. Bye.